This is in no way paid or sponsored or endorsed by alltrails.com. Forgot to put the wilderness or the adventure pass for the forest in the car. Just walked back up half a mile. Luckily I wasn't too far before I realized it. Carry on. I don't want to jinx it, but I think my favorite hike so far in the Angeles National Forest. Again, no jinxes. A little shaky, but check out this part of the trail. Yuck everywhere, mountains everywhere, because we're in the mountain. Then, narrowish, rocky, unique path, water right next to you. Today I'm going to the Bridge of Nowhere, up in the Angeles National Forest, inside of the Sheep Mountain Wilderness. And it's looks to be a moderate to heavy use trail. There's a very large group of people here on Saturday. I think they're going bungee jumping or something like that from the bridge. I imagine it'll be pretty busy. There's probably gonna be a lot of pools, but it's not very hot. It's like maybe 70 something. So I'm not sure who's gonna be swimming. I thought I might today, but if it's this cool or this chilly, probably won't be doing any of that. Might dip a toe, splash around a little bit. We'll see what happens. Hey, good man. Hope you guys like that. I don't have a GoPro, but I tried to, I hooked the phone onto the little holder here, camera holder here, went across the river, so it's like an X Games, Red Bull type shot. So again, hope you guys like that little water crossing. I don't usually video water crossings because I'd have to go back and then get my camera and then do it again. So thought I'd give you guys thought I'd give everyone a special treat out there today. Holla from, where am I? Holla from wherever I'm at. I definitely recommend this. There was a mention about you need a wilderness permit, something like that, but there were no permits in the permit box, so there's that. I want to say one of the things I love about AllTrails is alltrails.com or AllTrails the app, is I can see where I'm at now on the trail or relative to it, even without reception, if I'm in airplane mode. It's pretty cool actually. Like right now, I know that I went across the stream because it looked like you should, but the trail was actually to the right before that crossing. And I saw another family take it, but I know there's a lot of day use trails back here. There's plenty of footprints on the ground. You can see them as well. So I know people come back here. I know where I'm at relative to the river, relative to the trail, like I said. So this is fun. It's an off adventure. Thank you, AllTrails, for making me confident. This is in no way paid or sponsored or endorsed by alltrails.com. Here we are. I think I'll be able to loop back into the main trail here soon. Just gotta get to the turn in the river here a little bit. I imagine there's gonna be a way to cross. Seeing as how there's a nice, clean, beetle. I'm embarrassed right now because I don't know what book it is. It's that kid that gets his plane crashes, the pilot dies in a little pond. He has to make a camp in a little old bear cave or something like that. This little inset rock here kind of reminds me of that. Pretty cool. It's a Gary Paulson book. Oh, Hatchet. Yeah, it reminds me of Hatchet. How cool is that? It's probably not the same, but similar description of what he had in that book. It's pretty. And you can see it, that's Swan Rock right there. It's on the western side of the valley or the canyon here, and it's a twisted vein of quartz rock right in the mountain. And you go through, you can see a bunch of them. Oh, look, some people really climbing over there. I don't know if I got them or not. Look at them go. But yeah, there's a Swan Rock. It's pretty cool. I hear it's best viewed in indirect sunlight or like late afternoon or early morning, so maybe I'll get a better, maybe it'll look even cooler tomorrow. See what happens. Sorry if it's not the best camera work. I don't have any professional or even amateur training on how to run a camera. There's a nice stream, which you can see. Can you see that? Nice stream. Mountains everywhere, because I'm in the mountains. I'm really plugged in. I think, well, everyone is. I think everyone's really plugged in no matter where you're at. Not just the phone and computer, but your boss is always trying to reach out to you when you're not there. It's hard to find work-life balance nowadays. It's hard to find work that you like and love. And that's why I do this. Number one, I can get away. But that's not the real reason. The real reason I wanted to find something I really love, find something I really enjoy doing, and try to make something out of it. And at this point, I think I've got 40 subscribers, so you know, we're not changing the world or anything, but oh, hey bird. We're not changing the world or anything. Can you guys see the bird? Hey buddy, where'd you go? There he is. Out on the old little rock there. It was a lot closer. I think it was on camera. But I want to keep doing this. I have this YouTube channel as an outlet for my creativity, for passion. I also have I've had a custom like t-shirt thing for the last several years when I was in Iowa. It was a local company, so like a local website essentially. I shut that down when I moved here, and I've started creating a sorority t-shirt website, allbygreeks.com, #plug it, and for sororities, fraternities, they can get their own shirts, they can, it's not important. Anyway, I'm trying to start my own business, again, out here. I'm trying to be consistent with this YouTube channel so the videos keep coming, so if somebody stumbles upon it, they have more content to consume. I'm trying to make the most of my relationship with Kelly, my girlfriend, who you saw in the Cooper Canyon video, if you saw that. I'm just trying to live the most fulfilled, well-rounded life I can. I don't know what I always do. I don't necessarily know what that even means sometimes. But I saw my dad. How do we get here? I saw my dad at the end of his life. Definitely not fulfilled, not happy with himself, where he was, or how he left the world, and I don't want that. You know, I'm taking steps to make sure that the days I have are happy. They're stressful in a healthy way, not frustrating in a frustrating, unhealthy way. Just trying to make the most of it. So I don't know if you even if somebody likes watching the videos, thank you. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm having fun doing this. But I'm really happy I moved to LA. So I can live with Kelly, her winter dog Merlin, my cat Bailey's, myself, all in the same apartment, 1-bedroom apartment in North Hollywood.
because it gives me the opportunity to do this as often as I can. Not as often as I want, but as often as I can. I'd go camping like if I had the option, if I had the time, I would go for 1 or 2 nights every week. And that's the ability to do that exists here in LA. Anyway, let's wrap this up. We got a bridge to nowhere to find. See you there.
It is owned by somebody. They own 50 acres in this area. My plan was to camp by the river. I'm going to keep going past the bridge until I get out of private property and hook up with the river again. And then what? Oh, I'm going to try to find a place to camp. If that doesn't work, I'm going to go back to, there was a valley next to the river, just back the way I came. I'll probably camp there. There's some other tents. Hook up, hang out. First look, bridge to nowhere. Da, da, da. Come from right there. Hi guys. I made my way back to camp. I'm gonna camp back there somewhere. There's like a couple flat spots on either side of the river. Pretty cool. I talked to the owner that owns the bridge. He obviously flew in on a helicopter, so bonus style points for him. But essentially, I own about, say, half a mile on, no, not even that. I don't know. A little bit on either side of the bridge, along with the bridge itself. So you can camp. You can't camp in that area, but you can camp just outside. So there's this ridge that comes down right here. Can I do it? Right there. Where that ends down here. There you can start camping again at that spot. And then there's a spot where like some Boy Scouts go usually. He told me about. It's the only flat spot for like the next mile after that bridge ends. So I'm gonna hang out there. Sorry for the shaky video. I'm using an old used phone I bought off eBay for some more risky video stuff like this. So I wouldn't have to worry about it as much. Let's try to jump over there. Nah, just kidding. We'll go around, we'll walk it. I got all sorts of time, but I am getting in the pool. Just gonna show you guys around for a while here. Wait. Oh. Trying to figure out how I can get down here. Oh, see that? We got someone hanging. Holy shit. All right, let's go under here. Let's get under, crawl. No, just kidding. All right, we'll go around. We'll go around. Maybe up this good. Gonna grab my shoes from the pool. Let's go across. Oh boy. Need to get some calluses on my feet. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. Oh. Just want to show you here as I make my way back from that bend in the river. This is where you're gonna be able to find some of those flat area campsites just after that bend. The way the owner described it is where the ridge of that mountain comes down and meets the river, that's where those campsites are. They're not official or anything, but they are just some flat areas. He also told me that the Boy Scouts have been using these spots for the last, we'll say 50 years. It had rained earlier that day or the night before, and the ground was still pretty wet. And honestly, it made me a little worried about these spots on this particular day, because I didn't want to get flooded out on one of these campsites if the river came up. But that tension was soon erased. I've been wanting to see cloud cover mountains like this up close and personal for a very long time. Now I did set up my hammock, and unfortunately I didn't take any videos of it, so sorry about that if you want to see some hammock action. But while I was laying in the hammock, I did come across this little diving bird. I have no idea what kind of bird it is. In fact, I don't have any idea what any kind of bird is for the most part. So if somebody knows, let me know. Leave it in the comments. There. That is the campsite above the water. No trees to fall on me if it rains tonight. So that's good. Just gotta find my way down and over there somehow. Let the adventure begin. Now while I was going off trail, looking for that campsite, I found this. It's a box, there's a notebook in it.
I left my message in it. If you want to know what it was, you got to come to the Bridge to Nowhere trail. I am off the trail. Well, I'm on the trail, or a trail. I'm just not at the bridge anymore. Past it. Whatever. So much for being. These rocks are heavy. So much for being cryptic with the messages. Going down, down, down. Oh my God. I get to my bag. So steep. Low and slow. It's hard as fuck tomorrow when I come back to my bag. There it is. Again, sorry for the shaky video. You guys a little more involved this time. Oh God. Oh God. Whew. Made it. Good skipping rock. Can't wait. I heard some thunder far off a little while ago. The cloud cover has gotten a lot thicker here over the last hour. So I figured I'd make some food now. I don't know what time it is. It's probably like 3-ish. Between 3 and 4. I'm gonna make this food, clean up, try to change out of my clothes, and then go to that camp spot I saw earlier, or find a different one. Hang my stuff out outside, like 100 yards away or something like that from me. All the food and the clothes I've been wearing today and cooking in.
and we can go from there.
It's that poop again.
Don't put it out with your boots, Ted. So here's the deal, squad. I am on my way out, but it's still day one. I know, third trip for me in a row. Very disappointing. I'm sure not just for you, but for myself as well. Me and the Angelus don't seem to agree much these days. So this morning, I was all like, I have this new storage area for all my camping gear. And guess what? Make packing real easy, real quick, real simple. Super great. Love it. But the headlamp, I hung up on that thing, and I didn't put it with the rest of the gear because I'm like, oh, let's just hang it up. So I definitely forgot to grab the headlamp, which in itself, not necessarily an issue. I usually have a flashlight. Didn't bring that one either. It's a little flashlight I use in my tent. I left it because I'm like, I don't need it. Let's wait. So that happened. And then I still might have stayed, but it's gonna get super dark tonight. It's very, very cloudy overhead. Check it out. Also, it rained recently. I know there's rain in the forecast for this area, and I'm not sure what areas feed into the rivers here. So I really wanted to not get caught up in any flash floods. And both the campsites after the bridge, or not, they're not even campsites, but both areas you could camp right after the bridge without going too much further in, like a mile or so in again, they were kind of right by the river there. So I was like, all right, possibility, very low, granted, but possibility of flash flood next to an already rainy river, and nobody's gonna be here, and no lights, and I've never been here before. So I go, all right, I'm probably just gonna leave. So I did. I could have camped at the site like half a mile down the path from the parking lot. There's an area there next to the river. It's actually pretty cool. Probably, I might do that another time and cut the weight for the rest of the trip to the Bridge of Nowhere. I think that'd be a good camping trip to do with Kelly or someone. But there's that. I mean, I still might have camped here because there was people at that, there's people at the, that one that's about half a mile down from the parking lot here. But last night, Kelly, she came home from work and she goes, hey, you don't have to go camp tomorrow. You can just wait for me to get home from work and then we can hang out. She's got like all sad, like puppy eyes. So I said, Kelly, I gotta go. I have to do this. I haven't been camping yet. I've just been walking a lot. And I'm gonna camp this time, I feel it. So she said, okay. And if she hadn't have said that, I probably would have stayed and camped at that place, but since I know she'll be very happy to see me, I hope she'll be happy to see me. Since I know she'll be happy to see me, I'm gonna do it. So I'm almost in my car, hour drive home. I'm gonna surprise Kelly and see what she wants to do tonight. So, till next time, peace in the Middle East and other stuff. Thanks. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Just kidding. Before we go, bonus! Now, as I was leaving, I actually stumbled across this deer on the road, almost ran into him and his compatriot. It was a nice sight to see for the end of the trip, and I thought you guys might enjoy it as well.